Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Gaming Quitte, the most delicious Quitte of them all. We got some amazing news about the next update in Dragalia Lost, which is going to arrive in a week and it's going to be a good one. Let's take a look. As always, we will get a 10-fold summon voucher once the update hits. The news starts with something we knew would be coming, but it's nice to finally see it arrive. A new button becomes available when you play the game on auto mode, which lets you activate automatic shapeshift into dragons. This will be extremely helpful for autoing Agito, especially Tartarus. I just hope that the AI will also use the skill then, but I don't really see a reason why that shouldn't happen. You know what's annoying? Having to equip an adventurer over and over when you put them on different teams. Well, this is a thing of the past now with the equipment set feature. So, for example, if you want to put Grace on different teams, you can use the equipment set feature to give her the equipment you want her to usually have, and from now on, if you slap her on a new team, she will already be with her loadout. Or if you, for example, are like me, who loves to use tons of different units and does not have nearly enough team slots, this makes swapping out characters so much quicker and easier. Another new feature is the ability to copy entire teams. This might come in handy when you want to try out different Wyrmprint setups and want to compare how it goes without having to re-equip everything over and over again. Neat little new feature. Now, the next one is, in my opinion, the craziest news of them all. In early March, we will get a new series of high difficulty quests, the Rise of Sinister Dominion Boss series, and Cygames now gives us a crazy new detail about these fights. In certain difficulties, probably the highest ones, you won't just fight with 4 units, nope. You will have to prepare 8 units because during the fight, the teams will be swapped out. Your teams will have to be of 2 different elements, so the boss basically swaps elements midway through. This is so cool and I'm extremely excited about this. This also kind of reminds me of the Spiral Abyss in Genshin Impact, where you have to prepare 2 teams for the fight. So it's a cool mechanic, really looking forward to this. I guess this means that when you do co-op, you will have to prepare 2 units. So we'll have to see how that goes. When you play the Rise of Sinister Dominion Boss battles, you can earn special Wyrmprints. These can be equipped on new slots on weapons, and you can also get the materials needed to unbind and add copies of these Wyrmprints in these fights. You do have to finish chapter 16 to be able to do the new fights though. The news then goes into more detail about the new Wyrmprint slots, and it does kinda sound like we will get more than just one new weapon slot for some weapons with this feature. The news says up to 2 of these Wyrmprints may be equipped, and the slots for them may be unlocked using materials that drop from the Rise of the Sinister Dominion quest. The screenshot also shows a scroll bar, which implies that there's another Wyrmprint slot. This could mean potentially up to 7 Wyrmprints on a weapon in the future. Another really cool thing is that the new prints will also count towards affinity bonuses, so that will also help to make your unit stronger. The new prints are a bit different when it comes to upgrading though, since you can't unbind them using keys and you need to drop materials from the Sinister Dominion fights to further upgrade them. Another new mechanic which the Rise of the Sinister Dominion series will bring to Dragalia Lost is the Overdrive Counter. You know how we use skills to dodge red attacks? Well, now it's even more important we do that, because during the new boss fights, if you attack an enemy in overdrive state with a skill while they're attacking with an attack that has a red marker, you do more damage to the overdrive bar than you would normally would. Cygames is planning to include this mechanic in more quests in the future, hopefully meaning that this will come to Agito and High Dragon Trials at some point too. And then there's some smaller changes coming soon, but there's also a pretty huge change coming. So there's smaller things like the AI behavior that has changed, changing Gala, Reborn Poseidon's and Zephyr's abilities a bit, user interface changes, blah blah, who cares. The big news here is that Rapid Fire mana casters will be able to move with the new update. I mean, during their 4 strikes. They already were able to move. This is a huge buff to Gala Leonidas and Gala Chell, since this means you won't have to interrupt your 4 strike just to move out of the way of attacks. This is such a good change and will make playing them even more fun. As always, there's some small bug fixes. I have to say, in general, that I'm really looking forward to this new update and the new boss series. You can definitely expect videos about them from me, and I'm just super excited to create content about them. And with that, it's already it for this video. If you enjoyed this news update, remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. If you need some new people to hang out and talk about Dragalia Lost and other stuff, join our Discord. The link is in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!